Hello everyone, this is Mamta Mund and today we are going to solve some self-practice exercise questions 1 to 5. Self-practice 1F of chapter 1. Chapter name is Knowing Our Numbers of class 6 of New Learning Composite Mathematics textbook. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for getting notifications of future videos. And please visit my blog mathsgrade.com for more information regarding the textbook solutions of CBSE, ICSE and other state boards. Let's get started and solve some questions. Today we will learn and solve self-practice exercise questions 1F, questions 1 to 5, self-practice 1F, and chapter name is Knowing Our Numbers. And topics are estimating sum, estimating difference, estimating product, and estimating quotients. Let's solve some questions. Now EB 27,619 plus 53,987. This is a 5-digit number. First, we rounded off this number to the 10,000 place. In 27,619, the 10,000 place is 2. When we rounded off a number to the 10,000 place, first look at the 1,000 place digit. Here, 1,000 place digit is 7. 7 is more than 5. So just add 1 to the 10,000 place. Here 10,000 place digit is 2. 2 changes to 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. And write down 0 in 1000 place digit. So 7 changes to 0. And this 100 place digit 6 changes to 0. This 1 unit place digit changes to tens place digit 1 changes to 0 and unit place digit 9 changes to 0. Now 27,619 rounded up to the 10,000 rounded up to 10,000 place. This number is 3. This 2 changes to 3 and 0 0 0 0. So 30,000. Now 27,619 rounded up to the 10,000 is 30,000. Now 53,987. In 53,987, the 10,000 place is 3. 10,000 place digit is 3 and 3 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 10,000 place. So write down 5 as it is and write 0. Write 0 in 1000 place digit and in 100 place digit also write down 0. In tens place digit write down 0 and 7 unit place digit write down 0. So 53,987 rounded off to the 10,000 place is 50,000. Now add this number 30,000 plus 50,000. 30,000 plus 50,000 is 80,000. And 80,000 is the answer. So estimating the sum 27,619 plus 63,987 is 80,000 and 80,000 is the answer. Now question number 2. Estimate the difference. First bit is 898 minus 345. Here we have to estimate the difference. So first rounded up this number 898 and 345 to the nearest 100. Here 898 and 345 both are 3-digit number. So 898 rounded up to the nearest 100. First look at the tens place digit. Here tens place digit is 9 and which is more than 5. So just add 1 to the 100 place digit. So 8 changes to 8 plus 1 which is 9. And this tens place digit 9 changes to 0 and unit place digit 8 changes to 0. So 898 rounded off to the nearest 100 is 900. So 898 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 900. Now 345 rounded up to the nearest 100. Here In 345, the tens place digit is 4 and 4 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 100 place digit, just write down 3 as it is, and this 4 changes to 0 and this unit place digit 5 changes to 0. So 345 rounded off to the nearest 100 is 300. Now 898 rounded off to the nearest 100 is 900 minus 345 rounded off to the nearest 100 is 300. And 900 minus 300 is 600. So estimating the difference of 898 minus 345 is 600 and 600 is the answer. Now second bit B, 893 minus 48. First rounded up this number 893 to the nearest 100. When we rounded up the number to the nearest 100, first look at the tens place digit. Your tens place digit is 9, which is more than 5. So just add 1 to the 100 place digit. So 8 changes to 8 plus 1, and 8 plus 1 is 9. And this tens place digit 9 changes to 0, and this unit place digit 3 changes to 0. So 893 rounded off to the nearest 100 is 900. Now 48. 48 is a 2-digit number, so 48 rounded off to the nearest 10. When we rounded off any number to the nearest 10, just look at the unit place digit. Here unit place digit is 8 and 8 is more than 5. So just add 1 to the tens place digit. So 4 changes to 4 plus 1 and 4 plus 1 is 5, and this unit place digit 8 changes to 0. So 48 rounded off to the nearest 10 is 50. Now 893 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 900, and this 48 rounded off to the nearest 10 is 50. Now 900 minus 50 is 850, and 850 is the answer. So estimating the difference, 893 minus 48 is 850. 850 is the answer. Now third bit C, 362 minus 279. First we rounded up this number to the nearest 100. Here 362. In 362, tens place digit is 6. 6 is more than 5. So just add 1 to the 100 place digit. Here 3, 100 place digit is 3. So 3 changes to 3 plus 1. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Now write down 0 in tens place digit. So 6 changes to 0. And unit place digit 2 changes to 0. So 362 rounded off to the nearest 10 will be 400. Now 279. In 279, the tens place digit is 7 and 7 is more than 5. So just add 1 to the 100 place digit. Here 100 place digit is 2. 2 changes to 2 plus 1 and 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, and write down 0 in tens place digit. 7 changes to 0 and this unit place digit 9. 9 changes to 0. So 279 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 300. Now 362 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 400. 400, and 279 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 300. 400 minus 300 is 100. And 100 is the answer. So estimating the difference, 362 minus 279 is 100. 100 is the answer. Now question number D bit. 5718 minus 2014. First we have to rounded up this number to the nearest 1000. That is 5718. In 5718, when we rounded up to the nearest 1000, first we look at the 100 place digit. Here 100 place digit is 7. 7 is greater than 5. So we have to add 1 to the 1000 place digit. Now 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 changes to 6. And the 100 place digit 7 changes to 0. Write down 0 in 100 place digit. And this tens place digit 1 changes to 0. And unit place digit 8 changes to 0. Now 5718 rounded up to the nearest thousand is 6000. Now 2014. In 2014 the 100 place digit is 0. 0 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 1000 place digit. Just write down 2 as it is, and the 0 100 place digit 0 changes to 0, 1 changes to 0, and 4 changes to 0. Now this 2014 rounded up to the nearest 100 will be this 2. Just write down 2 as it is, and 0 changes to 0. This tens place digit 1 changes to 0, and this unit place digit 4 changes to 0. Now 2014 rounded up to the nearest thousand is 2000, and 5718 rounded up to the nearest thousand is 6000. Now subtract. 5718 rounded up to the nearest 100 is nearest thousand is 6000. 6000 minus 2000, and 6000 minus 2000 is 4000. This is the answer. So estimating the difference 5718 and 2014 is 4000. Now question number EB. 73,284 minus 39,541. When we rounded up this number to the nearest 10,000, first look at the 10,000 place digit. Here 1000 place digit in 73,284 is 3, and 3 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 10,000 place digit. Just write down 7 as it is, 7, and this 3,000 place digit 3 changes to 0, 2, 100 place digit 2 changes to 0, 8 tens place digit changes to 0, and 4 changes to 0. So this 73,284 rounded up to the nearest 10,000 is 70,000. Now 39,541. In 39,541, 1000 place digit is 9, and 9 is more than 5. So just so add 1 to the 10,000 place digit. Now 3 changes to 3 plus 1, that is 4. And this 1000 place digit changes to 0. 100 place digit 5 changes to 0. Tens place digit 4 changes to 0. And ones place digit 1 changes to 0. Now 39,541 rounded up to the nearest 10,000 is 40,000. Now subtracting 73,000, estimating the difference of 73,284. So 73,284 rounded up to the nearest 10,000 is 70,000. 70,000 minus, and 39,541 rounded to the nearest 10,000 is 40,000. Now 70 minus 40 is 30. 30,000. And 30,000 is the answer. So estimating the difference of 73,284 284 minus 39,541 is 30,000. This is the answer. 30,000 is the answer. Now question number 3. Estimate the product. First bit A. 68 multiplied with 7. We have to estimate this product. Estimation. That is 68 rounded up to the nearest 10 will be, here 10 unit place digit is 8. 8 is more than 5, so add 1 to the tens place digit. Now 6 changes to 6 plus 1, that is 7. and this unit place digit 8 changes to 0. So 68 rounded up to the nearest 10 will be 70. Now 70 multiplied with 7. This 7 rounded up to the nearest 10. That is 7 10 rounded up to the nearest unit place is 10. That is 7. 70 multiplied with 7. This is the estimation. That is 490. Now 490 is the answer. Just write down 7 as it is. 70 multiplied with 7. This is the estimated product, and actual product will be 68 multiplied with 7. And 7 6 are 42 and 56. 42 56 is 476. And 476 and 490 are just less distance between, lesser difference between them. It is 476 and 490. It is much closer to numbers. So this will be 70 multiplied with 7, which is equal to 490. So estimating the product, 68 multiplied with 7 is 490, and 490 is the answer. Now question number second bit B. 523 multiplied with 16. First round this number 523 to the nearest 100. Here tens place digit is 2. 2 is less than 5. So just so don't add 1 to the 100 place digit. Just write down 5 as it is, and this 2 changes to 0, and this 3 changes to 0. Now 523 rounded to the nearest 100 will be 500. And 16, this 16 rounded to the nearest tens will be this 6. 6 is greater than 5. So just add 1 to the tens place digit. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now 16 rounded to the nearest 10 will be 20. Now multiply this 523 that is rounded to the nearest 100 is 500 multiplied with this 16 rounded to the nearest 10 is 20. Now 520 multiplied with 20 is 10,000. And 10,000 is the answer. So estimating the product, 523 multiplied with 16 is 10,000. 10,000 is the answer. Now third bit C, 517 multiplied with 68. Now first rounded this number 517 to the nearest 100. Here tens place digit is 1, which is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 100 place digit, just write down 5 as it is. And this 1, tens place digit 1 changes to 0, and this unit place digit 7 changes to 0. Now 517 rounded to the nearest 100 is 500. Now in 68 this number rounded to the nearest 10 will be this unit place digit 8 is more than 5. So just add 1 to the tens place digit. Now this 6 changes to 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. And 8 changes to 0. 8 changes to 0. So 68 rounded to the nearest 10 will be 70. Now 517 rounded to the nearest 100 is 500, and 68 rounded to the nearest 10 will be 70. Now 500 multiplied with 70 is 35,000. So estimating the product, 517 with 68 is 35,000, and 35,000 is the answer. Now fourth bit D, 74 multiplied with 87. First rounded this number 74 to the nearest 10. Here unit place digit is 4. 4 is less than 5, so don't add 7. Don't add 1 to the tens place digit, that is 7. Just write down 7 as it is. And this unit place digit 4 changes to 0. Now 74 rounded to the nearest tens will be 70. Now 87. Here a unit place digit 7 is more than 5. So add 1 to the tens place digit, that is 8 plus 1 is 9. And this unit place digit 7 changes to 0. Now 87 rounded to the nearest 10 will be 90. Now multiply 74 rounded to the nearest 10 is 70, and this 87 rounded to the nearest 10 is 90. Now 70 multiplied with 90 is 6300, and 6300 is the answer. So estimating the product, 74 multiplied with 87 is 6300, and 6300 is the answer. Now EBIT 408 multiplied with 189. 408 rounded off to the nearest 100 will be this tens place digit 0 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 100 place digit. Just write down 4 as it is, and this 0 changes to 0, and this 8 changes to 0. Now 408 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 400. Now in 189, the tens place digit is 8. 8 is more than 5. 8 is more than 5. So just add 1 to the 100 place digit. Now 1 changes to 1 plus 1 is 2. And this tens place digit 8 changes to 0. And this unit place digit 9 changes to 0. Now 189 rounded to the nearest 100 will be 200. This 2 and this 0 0. Now 200, and this 408 now multiply this 408 with 189, that is rounded this number 408 to the nearest 100 is 400, and this 189 rounded to the nearest 100 is 200. 400 multiplied with 200 is 80,000, and 80,000 is the answer. Now estimating the product, 408 multiplied with 189 is 80,000, and 80,000 is the answer. Now question number 4. Estimate the quotient. First with A. 123 divided by 8. First we have to round up this number 123 to the nearest 100. That is 123. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 100, first look at the tens place digit. The tens place digit is 2. 2 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 100 place digit. Just write down 100 place digit as it is, and just put and write down 0 in the tens place digit, that is 2 changes to 0, and this unit place digit 3 changes to 0. Now this 123 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 100. Now this 8 rounded up to the nearest 10. When we rounded up to the nearest 10, just look at the unit place digit. Here unit place digit is 8. 8 can be written as 0 and 8. Here unit place digit is 8, which is more than 5. So add 1 to the tens place digit. Here tens place digit is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So 0 changes to 1. And this unit place digit 8 changes to 0. So 8 rounded up to the nearest 10 will be, this 0 changes to 1, that is 1. And this 8 changes to 0, that is 0. 1 and 0. So this is 10. So 8 rounded up to the nearest 10 is 10. Now 123 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 100, and 8 rounded up to the nearest 10 is 10. Now divide 100 divided by 10, and 100 divided by 10 is 10. So our answer is 10. So estimating the quotient of 123 divided by 8 is 10. So 10 is our answer. Now question number second bit B. 157 round divided by 19. First we rounded up this number 157 to the nearest hundred. In 157, when we rounded up any number to the nearest hundred, first look at the tens place digit. Here tens place digit is 5. 5 equal to 5. So add 1 to the 100 place digit. Here 100 place digit 1 changes to 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And this tens place digit 5 changes to 0 and 7 changes to 0. Now this 157 rounded up to the nearest 100 will be 200. 200. Now 19. We have to round up this number to the nearest 10. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 10, just look at the unit place digit. Here unit place digit is 9 and 9 is more than 5. So add 1 to the tens place digit. Here tens place digit is 1. 1 changes to 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And this 9, unit place digit 9 changes to 0. So 19 rounded up to the nearest 10 will be 20. This 2 and 0. 20. Now 157 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 200. Division of 19 changes to 19 rounded up to the nearest 10 is 20. And 200 divided by 10, 20 is 10. 10 is our answer. So estimating the quotient of 157 divided by 19 is 10. 10 is our answer. Now question number 3 is C. 958 divided by 49. First we have to round up this number 958 to the nearest 100. When we rounded off any number to the nearest 100, first look at the tens place digit. Here tens place digit is 5. 5 is equal to 5. So just add 1 to the 100 place digit. Here 100 place digit is 9. So 9 changes to 9 plus 1 and 9 plus 1 is 10. Now this tens place digit 5 changes to 0 and this 8 changes to unit place digit 8 changes to 0. Now this 958 rounded up to the nearest 100 will be this 10, 0 and 0. So this is 1000. So 958 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 1000. Now 49. We have to round up this number 49 to the nearest 10. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 10, first look at the 10 unit place digit. Here unit place digit is 9 and 9 is more than 5. So add 1 to the tens place digit. So tens place digit is 4. So 4 changes to 4 plus 1 and 4 plus 1 is 5. And this 9 unit place digit 9 changes to 0. 9. So 49 rounded up to the nearest 10 will be 50. Now 958 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 1000 and 49 rounded up to the nearest 10 is 50. Now divide. 958 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 1000. 1000 division of 50 and 1000 division of 50 is 20. And 20 is our answer. So estimating the quotient 958 division of 49 is 20. Now question number D beat. 7982 division of 1728. First we rounded up this number 7982 to the nearest 1000. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 1000, first look at the 100 place digit. Here 100 place digit is 9. 9 is more than 5. So just add 1 to the 1000 place digit. Here 1000 place digit is 7. So 7 changes to 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. Now this 100 place digit 9 changes to 0. Tens place digit 8 changes to 0. And this unit place digit 2 changes to 0. Now 7982 rounded up to the nearest 1000 will be 8000. Now 1728. We have to round up this number to the nearest 1000. Here 100 place digit is 7 and 7 is more than 5. So just add 1 to the 1000 place digit. Here 1000 place digit is 1. So 1 changes to 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And this 100 place digit 7 changes to 0. And unit tens place digit 2 changes to 0. And this unit place digit 8 changes to 0. Now this 1728 rounded up to the nearest thousand is 2000. Now divide 8000 division of 2000, and 8000 division of 2000 is 40, and 40 is our answer. So estimating the quotient 7982 division of 1728 is 40. 40 is our answer. Now question number 58 is 17,869 divided by 8,759. First we have to round it off this number 17,869 to the nearest 10,000. If we rounded off any number to the 10,000, first look at the 7,000 place digit. So 1000 place digit is 7. 7 is more than 5. And this, so we have to add 1. 10,000 plus digit 1 with 1. So now this 10,000 plus digit 1 changes to 2. And this 1000 plus digit, 100 plus digit, tens place digit, and unit place digit changes to 0. So this 17,869 rounded off to the nearest 10,000 is 20,000. And now 8,759 rounded up to the nearest 1000. Here 100 plus digit is 7. 7 is more than 5. So add 1 to the 1000 plus digit. So 1000 plus digit is 8. So 8 changes to 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. And this 7, 100 plus digit 7 changes to 0. Tens place digit 5 changes to 0. And this unit place digit 9 changes to 0. Now this 8,759 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 9,000. If we divide 20,000 with 9,000, it is impossible. So we have to rounded up this number 17,869 to the nearest 1000, not 10,000. So this. Now this, when we rounded off any number to the 1000 place digit, look at the 100 place digit. Here 100 place digit is 8. Now you understood why I have not applied this 17,869 to the nearest 10,000, because this is impossible to divide 20,000 with 9,000. 17,869 rounded up to the nearest 10,000 is 20,000, and this 8,759 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 9,000. But 20,000 division of 9,000 is impossible, so we have to round up this number 17,869 to the nearest 1000, not 10,000. This is only the reason. So 17,869, here 100 place digit is 8, and 8 is more than 5, so we have to add 1 to the 1000 place digit. Here 1000 place digit 17 plus 1 is 18, and this 8 changes to 0, 6 changes to 0, 9 changes to 0. Now this 17,869 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 18,000. This 18, 0, 0, 0, 18,000. Now divide 18,000 division of 9,000. is 2. So 2 is our answer. So estimating the quotient 17,869 division of 8,759 is 2. 2 is our answer. Now question number 5. Estimate by rounding up to the place value indicated. First bit is 7,680 plus 4,293 to the place value, that is 1000. We have to round it up this number to the nearest 1000. This is mentioned, so we have to round it this number 7,680 and 4,293 to the nearest 1000. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 1000, first look at the 100 place digit. In 7,680, 100 place digit is 6. 6 is more than 5. So add 1 to the 1000 place digit. Here 1000 place digit is 7. So 7 changes to 7 plus 1. And 7 plus 1 is 8. Now this 100 place digit 6 changes to 0. And this tens place digit 8 changes to 0. And unit place digit 0 is 0. Now this 7,680 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 8,000. This 8, 0, 0, 0, 8,000. Now 4,293 to the rounded up to the nearest 1000. Here 100 place digit is 2. 2 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 1000 place digit. Just write down 1000 place digit as it is. And this 100 place digit 2 changes to 0. And this tens place digit 9 changes to 0. And unit place digit 3 changes to 0. Now 4,293 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 4000. Now add 7,680 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 8,000 plus this 4,293 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 4,000. Now 8,000 plus 4,000 is 12,000. And 12,000 is our answer. So estimating the sum 7,680 plus 4,293 to the nearest 1000 is 12,000. Now question number second bit B. Estimating by rounding up to the place value indicated. 58,734 minus 14,695 to the nearest 10,000. Here we have to round it up this number to the 10,000. 10,000 is mentioned. So we have to round it up this number to the 10,000. 58,734 rounded up to the nearest 10,000. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 10,000, just look at the 1000 place digit. Here 1000 place digit is 8 and 8 is more than 5. So we have to add 1 to the 10,000 place digit. Here 10,000 place digit is 5. So 5 changes to 5 plus 1 and 5 plus 1 is 6. And this 1000 place digit 8 changes to 0. And this 100 place digit 7, so 7 changes to 0. And this tens place digit 3 changes to 0. And 4 unit place digit 4 changes to 0. So 58,734 rounded up this number to the 10,000 is 58,734 rounded up to the nearest 10,000 is 60,000. This 6 0 0 0 0 60,000. Now we have to round it up this number 14,695 to the nearest 10,000. Here 1000 plus digit is 4. 4 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 10,000 plus digit. Just write down 10,000 plus digit as it is. This is 1. And this 1000 plus digit 4 changes to 0. This 100 plus digit 6 changes to 0. Tens place digit 9 changes to 0. And this unit place digit 5 changes to 0. Now this is 14,695 rounded up to the nearest 10,000 is 10,000. Now we have to subtract. This 58,734 rounded up to the nearest 10,000 is 60,000 minus this 14,695 rounded up to the nearest 10,000 is 10,000. Now 60,000 minus 10,000 is 50,000, and 50,000 is our answer. So estimating by rounding of this number 58,734 minus 14,695 to the nearest 10,000 is 50,000. 50,000 is our answer. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, then please subscribe my YouTube channel. And if you have any doubts, then please write in comment section and I will reply. Keep learning, keep watching, and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.